welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. Okay, this message is going to be a monthly spiritual message for the month of September. This is for all of my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the sign of Libra. So if any of that applies to you, this message is for you. Okay, my lovelies. Okay, Parliament is officially in session. I am going to encourage you and ask you to pause during this moment, be in community with the collective, activate your intuition as only you know if and how the messages do apply to your life. Okay, we're not here to force anything. Okay, but this is a shared exchange. All right, my Libras, let's go ahead and dive in. I hope that you all are well, that you've been doing well, that you've been taking care of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Okay? We have truth. We have truth coming through. I just heard it's all in the details. It's all in the details. We have good news coming through, Libra. Good news. Okay. Any other messages, Spirit, for Libra? And we have balance, yin and yang, balance coming through. Okay, so there are a few different messages here, okay? And for those of you guys who do not know, I am an intuitive reader. So things may not necessarily be literal for me, or how I feel things, how I see things, how spirit communicates to me and through me is just a very intuitive process. And one of the things with this truth card that comes out to me, something that really just stood out and what I heard is that it's all in the details, right? And you're being called to pay close attention to something during the month of September, Libra, and because it's something that you've missed, and it's something that's really been right in front of you, but because you haven't taken the time to pause and actually see it, it's been overlooked. Okay. It's weird because I literally just heard like, this is me, or like, is this your energy? Do you feel like you are being overlooked to some degree? Do you feel like you're being passed over for different opportunities? It could be a number of things with this. But the two things that I'm really feeling is there's something that you are not seeing. And you could either be choosing to deliberately not see it. I'm not quite sure, but there is something that you do need to see. And it's all in the details, which is something that's really, really standing out here. But it seems as if you do have, some great energy coming through. And okay, my apologies, Libra, had a bit of technical difficulties, but as I stated before, so this truth card could mean a couple of different things. Let me see if we can clarify with the tarot. Spirit, can you please clarify this truth card for Libra? Is it something that they're missing? Something that they need to see? What truth does Libra need to know? You all clearly have some good news that is heading your way, that is coming to you. Interesting. And I think that ultimately this good news that you receive is going to help provide some sort of balance in your life. Huh. This could potentially be a something that you've been longing for, and you've been feeling like it's been a part of you missing, like there's been a void. This is a specific message. Um, and this news is going to help bring that void full circle. It almost feels like a wish come true. Nine of Cups, clarifying the truth card. So this is something this is something that you have been desiring. And I get the feeling that it is serving as the center of this good news, and it's ultimately something that you have been desiring. Like, I get the feeling that you've been feeling like something is missing, and if I had this thing, I would be complete. I don't know if maybe some of you guys are out there and you are really wanting to have children, or because I do get this sort of maternal um energy that's kind of coming through, this nurturing energy. So this could be related to wanting to have children and that amazing news coming through, and then you feeling like your family is full circle. This could also potentially be, job or career related. Um but for some reason I'm getting the feeling that it has something to do that's family centered. Um I really get this strong feeling that it is very family centered, and this has been something that you've been desiring and yearning for, and you're going to get something is going to be revealed, or something is going to be given to you or showed to you, or something you're going to find out, and it's literally going to bring in and usher in that good news to help with balancing out your life. And Lord, I low key want to cry because tears are my go to. But I just really, really feel like this is something that you have truly, truly been waiting for. And I am super excited for you during this time. Spirit, let's see. What other messages do you have for Libra during this time? As it relates to this good news, as it relates to the balance, what what is something that should be at the forefront of their mind, of the way that they're moving, of their energy? Let's see. We have caution coming through. Caution. What exactly do you need to be cautious of? What is what do you need to be cautious of, Libra? Maybe that's Spirit's way of telling you to just don't jump to any conclusions too quickly. But there is still a level of caution that you do have to have as you are navigating this space in good news. Lord, I just had a card flip over and I completely missed it. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. But ultimately, look, the messages that are meant for you will reveal themselves. I will clarify this caution card for you, Libra, because this is it. It almost feels like a different kind of energy. You have disruption coming through. Um, this is interesting. So let's see what we can try to clarify. Spirit, for Libra, what does Libra need to be cautious of? We have Hangman energy coming through. Hangman energy. You could be sitting in a space and place of caution where you have literally just been kind of feeling like you're in limbo, and this could be the energy that you are currently sitting in. But it is energy that you will be, once this truth is revealed, moving on to the next stage and phase of your life. And it seems as if you are going to also be having a disruption come through. But again, this disruption, I think it more so has to do with, it's a disruption because it's life changing. This news, this energy that you are stepping into, this news that you are going to get is truly life changing, Libra. And it causes this sort of disorienting dilemma or disruption in your life, but for the better. For the better, I just heard in the sense of because things will never be the same. But they will never be the same for the better. To clarify that disruption, you have Queen of Pentacles coming through. So this earth energy. I really, really, really do feel like this is family centered. And again, this is a very specific message, and typically I don't really get a very specific messages, but I do feel like whoever is meant to hear this message will hear it. But that family you desired, it will be yours. And this message specifically may not resonate with everyone. And that is okay. I encourage you to activate your intuition always, to take what applies to you and leave what doesn't. But this is a very specific family driven or family centered message. And my prayer is that it reaches whoever needs to hear it. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Libra? We have move forward. Okay, as life is moving forward, have hope. Okay, rest in this hope energy. Okay, because ultimately you will be re-energized. You have this balance coming through for you. Okay, don't allow your memories, what has previously happened, because I feel like this hangman energy, this truth is shedding light on what was for you as well. And be careful of how you allow your memories to dictate how you see this truth. Okay, how you even receive this amazing news that you've been waiting for. Okay, so just make sure to pray for discernment when it comes to that, and navigating this space ultimately. Okay, let's see, Libra, what we're gonna pull a crystal card, seeing just what crystal energy during this time, Libra, should you be using that could potentially assist with you during this time. Okay, we have, I think you pronounce it muscovite. My apologies if that's incorrect. Muscovite. So, who needs it? The pragmatic, empirical, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? How did you not see this truth coming, Libra? When to use it? When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs, when you have a problem logic won't solve. Okay, when you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing of moldavite, and need to get a grip. Okay, develop your foresight. Trust the process, Libra. But I'm so super super ecstatic for you and whoever finds this message, because ultimately, um, it's a beautiful one, and I am so glad that your story is coming full circle here, in the month of September. Okay, so all right, my Libras, that is all that I have for you. Okay, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell. There are plenty of more messages where this came from, and I just love, love, love sitting in this space and being in community with each and every single one of you. Join parliaments. Okay, join us. Join your fellow owl lovers. Okay. With that being stated, lovelies, I'm gonna love you and leave you until next time.